Chisom, welcome to Bradford City. Sign on loan for the rest of the season. How does it feel to be here first and foremost?
I think I'm really happy to be here. I've heard very good things about the club, um, seen the stature of the club, and it just makes sense to be here to further my development, really.
You mentioned the stature of the club. What was it that attracted you? Was there plenty that kind of tickled your fancy when you were thinking about coming here?
I think speaking to both the club I was at and um, like my agent and everyone, I think even doing my own research, seeing who the manager was, seeing where the club once was, I thought, yeah, this club is probably the next step in my development in my career. And I thought, yeah, just there's no better place than to come here, innit?
What kind of a player are you? We know you're a forward-thinking player, but how would you describe yourself?
Um, I'm a winger that likes to take people on, likes to try and create. So whether it be with my passes or with my 1v1 ability, I just try and go forward, try and look forward, try and play forward. Um, yeah, that's it, and just create goals as much as I can, really.
Talk to us about your career so far a little bit. Started at West Bromwich Albion and have spent the past 3 years or so at Aston Villa. What has that brought?
Obviously, being at West Brom when I was younger, um, like everything, it's got its ups and downs in it, and I think enjoyed it a lot. But I think when I went to Villa, it was very good in terms of for my development because the club was going in a very good direction, very good place, and so it just made sense to become a part of that. And then, yeah, those 3 years there, we've done a lot. We developed a lot. Me personally, I learned a lot in terms of positioning wise, in and out of possession, just everything really. Just developing my skill and honing it to be a better player, really.
Like you said, plenty of experience at Villa over the past few years, appearances and goals in Premier League Two, an FA Youth Cup winners medal. How has that helped you get to where you are today in terms of the experiences that you've got?
I think those games they kind of shape you. Obviously, it's not quite men's football, but in terms of the pressure, there's like coming from that type of environment. Um, there's the pressure to win games. There's a demand that you've got to turn up. You're kind of competing. You're not just competing with your teammates. You're competing with people around the world, and it's like you've just got to stay on top of you. You've just got to make sure that you're going at it every single day, and that's kind of shaped me into performing better and having to step up really.
Having that success at Villa already, achieving promotion to Premier League Two, winning the FA Youth Cup, how does that shape you as well? I guess coming to a club that wants to be successful, wants to challenge at the top end of the table, having that experience behind you and the know-how of how to win games and how to be successful will help you.
I think if both parties has their mindset aligned, if both parties want to succeed, it only makes sense for both parties to come together, and so over here, obviously the team wants to get promoted, wants to get back to the levels that it should be at, and me, obviously, I'm um, I've experienced that kind of winning culture and that winning mentality, and so just want to keep winning and hopefully together we can go forward.
I would imagine that fits into your personal ambitions as well. Coming here as a lone player, you've got a season to show everybody what you're about, get in front of the fans, and hopefully have a successful season on a personal note and help this club become a part of something special.
Yeah, yeah. Like end of the day, it's about how well I can develop as a player and what this loan brings, the opportunities it brings, and obviously, like I said, both parties want to get something out of it. But in terms of personally, it will make me better, like everything else in the past has. But now playing men's football at this level, it would just obviously it would just excel my career to another level, to a next step. And the demands I place upon myself, the targets I set for myself. I think this step will help me get closer to them, or get a lot closer to them. So it makes sense. It's only right that I come and pursue what would move me forward.
The supporters space here, I'm sure, would have been an attractive point for you as well to
Yeah.
come here. 15,000 season tickets sold in the fourth division, attendances of 16, 17,000 plus for home games. I imagine you're looking forward to getting out in front of them and showing them what you can do.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the fans and how it's arguably the most in this league. The stadium's very big. Apparently, the atmosphere is meant to be a joke down here. So obviously, I'm not used to that where I've come from, because it's academy games and stuff. But right now, because it's men's football, because there's a lot more on it, having that 12th man, having the fans in your corner, I think that will help push me to again another level. That'll help me get used to that, to all those to the noisy crowd, and it'll help me get better and just further my development really.